All righty. Tyler with his comments. I was right before. Welcome back, y'all. Triple option.
No way.
Kaden, Dylan, and Tyler. As you can probably tell by the look on Dylan's face slash him being so pale, he is a vampire. And so he will not be talking very much. Hopefully, he will take off his clothes and we will see him sparkle. So we're excited for that later in the episode. But today, we need your guys' help today. Okay. We're going through this. We are obviously mostly a football podcast. We're trying to switch that up. We're trying to get some basketball. We need some comments, guys. What do you want us to discuss? We're going to jump into March Madness a little bit. We're going to go over our little bracket bet that we have between each other. Then we're going to touch on Shohei Ohtani, which we will also need your guys' help with, because if we say something incorrect or something we don't, let us know, because I do find that very interesting. And then third, we're going to discuss how I might be the greatest gambler in March. So if you're not following my ex, you should jump on that. And how Tyler is basically the blue balls of gambling. So
I've been following your ex since high school.
You said what?
I've been following your ex since high school.
Oh, I mean, I don't know what that means. Okay. Dylan froze.
Are you stalking his girls, bro?
Ex-girls. I am very
happy. I mean, one of them I was first in line, right?
You were first in line, and then we did the old switcheroo, and then we're Eskimo bros via kissing, yeah? You never kissed her?
Nope. That's a whole story.
That's actually true. Story. Now it's all coming back. Okay, we're Eskimo bros via hug. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope. Dylan and I.
We never mind. I'm not gonna say that on recording. We'll talk about that off recording. Off recording.
All righty, wild. I mean, I know she's never gonna see this, but it'd be weird if she did. It would be weird.
What up if she does?
Brother, you're married with a kid on the way. Anyway,
I'm okay. I'm happily married.
This is a wild start to this episode. Dylan's mute. Tyler is reminiscing old loves, and I'm just chilling. So, but let's go ahead and jump into March Madness. It's hard to say that I'm not also the greatest March Madness picker of all time. We need to clarify though. If I get first overall, but my other brackets don't, I still win, right?
I think so.
So yeah, that is what we need to clarify. If it's number one bracket, right? Number 1-1 and number 1-3, right? So like if you have the best bracket overall, but worst bracket, but Tyler's best bracket is the worst out of our top three. Does that make sense?
I thought we were just taking our best brackets.
Yeah, I think it should be both brackets.
Yeah, so if Tyler's right now where it sits, right? You're 1, I'm 2, 3, 4, he's 5.
No, yeah, I understand.
I would just be 3.
Like literally, whatever the 1, 2, 3 is how it should be. Like just cut off the other half of the brackets. That's actually crazy that you were 2, 3, 4. That's crazy. But yeah, we're gonna go over that. So I'm gonna pull it up my phone real quick. Obviously, my biggest hits were I called Oakland to beat Kansas, which maybe the smartest man alive again, and then BYU to lose to, is it pronounced Duquesne? Yeah, I see.
I think we all had BYU losing.
Did we all have BYU losing? No, you have BYU winning. They had don't they have 5 7-footers? I'm shocked that BYU
I have
lost.
No clue.
Yeah. Tyler, you take over. What were your thoughts on March Madness?
I mean, I had quite a few upsets. I had Grand Canyon. Let's see. Who else did I have? I thought I had another one. Oregon. I guess that wasn't a huge upset.
I did respect Oregon big time. Sorry, Oregon. I wasn't familiar with your game of only allowing 2 people to score.
Also had NC State and James Madison. So I had a few upsets in there, but still have the worst bracket.
Had JMU. I can't pull it up. I can't find it. What the heck?
Oh, I can go look at yours.
Yeah, share your screen. Oh. All right, well, let's dive into Tyler's first, his best one. Let's see
Best
where Tyler
one?
messed up. Tyler's best one.
My best one's not great. I had
Yeah,
Kentucky.
Arizona
Best
winning
one's
for
behind
sure.
your second.
Oof.
Is tough.
Northwestern, Auburn, Iowa. You
I think
had
the South.
Auburn.
I did very bad in the South.
Ooh, that's the one that I got 100% right.
Really?
Dang, you had Kentucky in the final. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Arizona winning, though. There's a good chunk right there that you had right.
I will say I don't know basketball. This was all based off of stats. So my stats had Kentucky going.
You're an analytical nerd. It's all about feel. All right, Dylan,
I
let's
don't
go
have
check out
feel
your
if I
best
can't
one.
watch the games.
Then you have who winning? Is that San Diego?
It's
Not even
Marquette.
close. Yeah, Marquette. Okay. I don't know. I see a lot of red lines. Did you pick Yale to win?
What?
Did you pick Yale to win? Did you call the Yale upset? Oh, nope, you did not.
Oh yeah, Auburn. He had Auburn. Oh.
I mean, at least your final two is still. What about your final four? Oh, you had Auburn in the final four. That's tough. All right, let's go
I
check
mean,
out.
three of his final fours are 1 and 2 seeds.
I think mine both are 1 seeds.
Yours are just all 1 seeds. That'd be funny if it was.
Oh man, I had Northwestern winning too, like an idiot. Auburn going further, but ooh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, James Madison.
Why'd you choose Oakland of all teams? That's crazy.
Because I knew that the Kentucky player was injured.
Was he like
Dude,
a
that
good
low
player
key
or
looks
something?
nice. How many overall have I missed?
I knew a Kansas player was injured, but I didn't know any Kentucky players were.
And that might be why I picked it, and I got confused. But so in the top, I have 2 that were wrong.
13. You've missed 13.
13 overall. Yeah, when we come down here, it gets a little rough. South Carolina really screwed me. I had faith in South Carolina.
Should have gone with North Carolina.
Nevada blew that 20-point lead, dude. Piece of shit.
I saw that Houston game got close last night.
It did. Thankfully, I hit a parlay because of those last 2 free throws. That's pretty good for this is my first year ever taking March Madness seriously. And holy shit, what a year. It has been so much fun to watch. And maybe it helps.
So to go off.
Go ahead, sorry.
Sorry, keep going.
I was just going to say,
Well, I was just going to go off.
What do you want from me, Tyler? What do you want from me?
You said go ahead.
You said go ahead.
You start.
Okay, I'm going. Maybe it's been good because I've been winning a lot of bets. And I'm really good at gambling on March Madness. What were you going to say?
Segueing onto the bets thing. So Dylan was talking about the upset stuff in the first round. Apparently, there was only one upset in the second round.
Yeah, everyone's
so all the favorites won.
Yeah, everyone's been saying it's been like a bad March Madness, but I'd argue that this is exactly what you want, where there were some upsets in the first round, but then the right people win in the second, so that makes the Sweet 16 that much sweeter. Oh man,
you're gonna have all the good teams. Yeah,
fairly competitive.
Very competitive. There's a couple blowouts. The Purdue versus Utah State sucked. JMU versus Duke sucked. If Duke wins, I'm going to be pissed. But I also realized that Zach Edey gets a lot of foul calls, which is annoying. He's turning in because that's it reminded me, not the way they play at all, but just the foul calls reminded me of the James Harden era when the Utah Jazz were trying to guard him from behind. And I don't like it, but I need Purdue to win so I can have Tyler probably give me $20 that I can turn into $500 on his account. So
it reminds me of Joe.
How are your guys'
calls he gets?
That's probably from a Boston fan though. Keep that in mind, Boston fan.
How are your guys' women's brackets doing?
Women bracket's going good. I did have Holly something to upset Iowa, but Holy Cross, that's what it was. So that didn't happen. The best thing that's come from the women's
Dog, that's
bracket so
Holy
far
Cross.
was that Holy. Damn, I knew it was. I don't remember the name. I was actually at Twin Peaks watching it with the boys, winning a ton of money, not looking at any chests. Just to be clear, in case Bella watched this, it was strictly for the $3 beers and the gambling, and it was fun as shit. But yeah, I watched. The funny thing with Caitlin Clark, when her dad was telling her to chill out, like
No.
holy crap, she is getting. I don't understand why people hate her, but she's getting annoying. She flopped when the kids stormed the court. I think it was, or an Ohio State player hit her or something. Maybe I'm not remembering it correctly. But Dylan, you probably know. Do you follow in women basketball at all? Like you know
Not
who
really.
Who's the LSU head coach? Kim Mulkey.
Mulkey.
That press conference she had was pretty weird too. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, that was very like I've seen some stuff about that, and I guess they've been like trying to talk to her for years.
And so she came out and she was like, he only gave me 2 days to answer these 12 questions, which plenty of time to answer questions. But then also, yeah, she's been dodging him for 2 years, so even more time. So I think we should speculate. Let's do a new segment called pre-cancel somebody. That's the segment name. Just thought about it. What did she do that's going to get her canceled? We're going to
hit players or said a slur.
Hit players or said a slur come from Dylan. Okay.
Well, no, there was.
It came out today that it had stuff to do with like practice and stuff, didn't it? Like stuff she was doing.
Well, Brittany Griner. She was Brittany Griner's college coach, and there was beef there. And she told Brittany Griner, "Don't come out gay, or you're not on the team." Type of stuff. If I heard right.
Oh, so she's homophobic.
Not just that. I think she's also saying stuff like calling player stuff in practice and stuff. And so it's come out. It has to do with something how she acts in practice towards the players.
You can't be homophobic if you're coaching a women's sport. Just gonna say that. All right. Well, maybe we won't take guesses. I was gonna say something to do with like, I don't know. Maybe I probably shouldn't say what I was gonna say because that's actually a good accusation. We're gonna cancel the pre-cancel segment. No, we will not do that again. That was a bad segment.
Especially towards women.
Yeah. We can cancel Caitlin Clark though, because I don't want to cancel her because of like she is good at basketball. She's been saying all this stuff like how the women's basketball like bracket is like so much more competitive this year and so much more fun to watch, which I'm not gonna lie, I did watch her play basketball, and just because it's Caitlin Clark, and I watched the LSU game because of what's her name?
Angel Reese,
Flau J. Johnson, Haley Van Lith.
And so like it's definitely getting more interesting. But then like you said, like it's just basketball. Like especially I put a bet on the women's basketball and it reversed. So probably am done watching women's basketball. But you know, if it's the only thing that's on, I'll gamble on it. But yeah, I think I hit just on Prize Picks. I think I went 6 for 7 on Saturday, and then I sent some money to Chase. Went 2 for 2 on that, and then the Fliff app with the fake coins. I hit a 4-leg parlay for like turned 1,000 coins into like 31,000 coins.
And I hit a 12-man NBA the other day
on Fliff.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
But it's fake coins, so like I didn't brag about it. I'm like, yeah, you can't do anything with it.
Speaking of gambling, though, what is going on with Shohei Ohtani? Is he about to be the best player to ever get pushed out of a league?
No, it's all. Even if he was doing it, it's all going to go on his interpreter.
Yeah, he claimed he never had anyone place bets for him. He's never placed bets. No, nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, but
They
it's
fired the
fishy, though.
interpreter today.
It's fishy though. They fired him. I'm pretty sure they fired him a couple days ago.
Well, it was
But
official today.
yeah,
Like he had a new interpreter today.
but the original story was that the interpreter was borrowed. Shohei gave him money to cover gambling debts. But then when I guess like the government, I don't know if it's the FBI or what, they're investigating this bookie, and the payments like inside the bookie's book apparently it says from Shohei Ohtani, and
The
so
phone. It was the phone.
was
They
it the phone?
received the phone messages. It was Otani's phone. But the interpreter like also uses his phone to translate and stuff. And so like it's like, yeah, it could have been him using and then deleting messages. It's a little fishy. It's a little
I
fishy, but
I love the idea of him 3 a.m. in Japan betting on Panthers versus freaking Bears. Just one of us. So I don't care if it's betting on
it also
baseball.
came out. I think he was I think it was baseball, but it
Wow.
came out. So there's dudes that like whenever it breaks that an athlete gets caught or whatever, there's like dudes in the gambling know that like knew before or whatever. And those dudes that are usually right are saying it was 20 mil, not 4 mil. And so they also think the numbers are a little off because they're like 4 mil's a lot, but like the FBI worries more about big time fish. And so they're like the 20 mil would also make more sense of why the FBI was so involved.
Dude.
And so it's like that's still nothing to him because what he got a $700 million contract or something like that. So
Yeah. Like,
but
but if it's on
how bad
baseball,
do you have to be?
when Calvin Ridley got caught betting, I said throw him out of the league, mostly because at the time he was on the Falcons. But yeah, you can't be betting on your sport. I don't care. Let him bet on other sports, but
Yeah.
oh man, that's so tough. That's fishy too. That's fishy.
Can we talk about how every player the Titans have gotten, the Colts could have gotten?
Oh, you want to switch to a little NFL chat real quick? NFL offseason?
Well,
You're mad? You're mad
you
at
brought
Jim
up
Irsay?
Ridley, and I was all like, well, I'm not mad, but it's just like everything that the Titans have paid for those guys, the Colts easily could have paid. Like none of those. I mean, Calvin Ridley was paid a lot, but it was like the trades and like the picks and all that. I'm like easily would have been okay giving up any of those trades.
So you're upset the Titans traded for Les Snead?
That and who's the other guy?
Les
they
Snead
got?
is an owner. Willie Snead is a player.
Wasn't
Also
Les Snead is not an owner. Les Snead is a GM of the Rams. But Snead, I'm pretty sure what's Snead's first name?
Willie Snead's a different guy. He's the old receiver for the Saints.
Yeah.
It is L'Jarius Snead.
L'Jarius Snead. We okay.
But I'm also coming off a week of being on my deathbed, bitch.
I'm also coming off a week of just putting alcohol into this body. And we're at peak form. You don't drink enough. Anyways, Tyler. So what do you wish? You wish the Colts would have traded for Snead? You wish the Colts would have signed Ridley, or what? Are you?
I think I'm just
now?
No, would argue that we're definitely not guaranteed top 2 best in the division anymore. But my biggest thing is one of our corners, Blackman, is currently testing free agency. We haven't done anything or tried to re-sign him. We struggled at corner last year, and everyone's getting these new receivers in our league, and it's like we have nobody to cover them. So the only way we're winning games is if they're if we're back and forth and we can keep up. But we re-signed everybody and then nothing else. And I was like, well, we had the same team as last year and we had all those holes. Like, what are we just going to draft guys and hope they're good like we've done every year and miss the playoffs in our last game every year?
Must be fun.
I need that meme. Same shit
football
every day.
Must be nice watching football and like meaningful football past Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's got to be cool.
Last week of the season.
Yeah, that's got to be cool. Anyway,
nice.
well, that will be all for us. Poor Dylan needs to go back on his deathbed. Everyone, rip to Dylan. Rest in peace. If he's not on the Thursday episode, you guys know why. But thank you so much for watching, and please leave a comment, and subscribe.